This video shows you how to add administrators in the SCM, as well as how to assign roles and privileges to those administrators. In this video, you'll see a quick demonstration of how to add an administrator, and then we'll review what different privileges and roles mean. SCM administrators can procure and manage certificates for the organizations and departments to which they are assigned. This video assumes you have already set up your organizations and departments in the SCM. For more information about how to do so, check the Sectigo knowledge base for videos and documentation. In the SCM, on the Admins tab, click Add. On the window that appears, enter information about the new administrator and create their credentials. This will include entering a username and a temporary password, which the new administrator will be prompted to change the first time they log in. Fields with a red asterisk are mandatory. When you are ready, mark the appropriate checkbox or checkboxes under Role, and under each assigned role, select the organizations or departments that the administrator will be managing certificates for. And finally, mark the appropriate checkboxes in the Privileges section. When you are done, click OK, and then send the new administrator their login credentials. Now let's take a closer look at what those roles and privileges mean. There are three main types of roles. The first is the MRAO, or Master Registration Authority Officer. This type of administrator can access all areas and functionality of the SCM and has full visibility and control over all certificate types for all organizations and departments. We recommend that you assign more than one trusted individual to this role because only the MRAO role can reset passwords on an SCM user account. The second type of administrator is the Registration Authority Officer, or RAO, which only has visibility and control within the organization or organizations that they have been assigned, including all associated departments. And finally, the Department Registration Authority Officer, or DRAO, only has visibility and control over certificates associated with the specific departments that have been assigned to them. As you can see, RAO and DRAO roles are further classified by certificate type, such as SSL, client, code signing, or device certificate. Because administrators can only perform tasks related to the specific type or types of certificates selected here, you must be sure to configure each administrator correctly. Two more things to know about roles. You can assign administrators to more than one type of RAO or DRAO. And if you want an administrator to be both MRAO and RAO, you must create two separate accounts for them with unique login credentials and email addresses. The first three privileges in the list allow an administrator to create, edit, or delete administrators who are peer admin users, meaning at the same or a lower role level. For example, an RAO admin with these privileges can create, edit, or delete other RAO admins or any DRAO admin. The next two privileges are only available to MRAO admins as well as RAO SSL or DRAO SSL admins. The Allow DCV privilege allows the admin to initiate the domain control validation process for newly created domains. And Allow SSL Details Changing allows the admin to change the details of SSL certificates listed on the Certificates tab in SCM. Now let's look at Allow SSL Auto Approve, which means different things depending on the admin type. For an MRAO, this privilege means all requested certificates are automatically approved. For an RAO or DRAO, it means all requested certificates are automatically sent up to the next level of administrator for review and approval. An MRAO must ultimately approve all certificates requested by an RAO or DRAO. If the WS API use only privilege is checked, the account can only be used for API integration, and the user cannot log in to the SCM. Selecting this privilege also means the SCM will enforce password complexity rules, as the password for this type of account is not temporary and can only be reset by an MRAO. Toward the end of the list is MSAD Discovery, an option you will only see when configuring MRAOs. This option enables the new administrator to access the MS Agents interface on the Settings tab in the SCM, where they can manage the use of MS Agents on AD servers for discovery purposes. And finally, let's look at the Approved Domain Delegation option, which will only appear in the list when you are configuring RAOs. This option gives RAOs the ability to add, delegate, and manage new domains in the SCM without approval from an MRAO, and to approve, delegate, and manage any new domains added by DRAOs. For more information about using the SCM, check the Sectigo knowledge base for SCM videos and documentation.